Hi everyone, today in International Economics we'll see absolute advantage theory by Adam Smith. It means Adam Smith's theory of absolute cost advantage in international trade was evolved as a strong reaction of the restrictive and protectionist mercantilist view on international trade. The free trade, according to Adam Smith, promotes international division of labor. Adam Smith argued that all nations can be benefited when there is a free trade and specialization in terms of their absolute cost advantage. Let's learn few assumptions to make this theory very clear. There are two countries and two commodities. So it is 2 into 2 model. Labor is the only factors of production and it is homogeneous. The cost or price of the commodity is measured by the amount of labor required to produce it, and there is no transport cost. This theory can be illustrated with the help of the following example. Now in this table we have two countries, India and China, and two commodities, wheat and cloth. India is able to produce 20 units of output per unit of labor of wheat and 6 units of output per unit of labor of cloth. On the other hand, China is able to produce 8 units of output per unit of labor of wheat and 14 units per unit of output of labor of cloth. Now we can see the absolute cost advantage of production of wheat is for India and absolute cost advantage of production of cloth is for China, as it has the maximum cost advantage. Now this diagram will help us to understand more. On OX axis we have the production of cloth and OY axis we have the production of wheat. Now in this diagram on OY axis, India is able to produce 20 units of output per unit of labor of wheat and only 6 units per unit of labor of cloth, whereas China is able to produce 8 units of wheat per unit of labor and 14 units of cloth per unit of labor. Now this diagram, the blue line shows that India has more cost advantage of production of wheat and China has more cost benefit advantage of production of cloth. India can produce wheat and China can concentrate in production of cloth. So both the countries would be mutually beneficial when one country produces a commodity at absolute cost advantage over the other country, which in turn produces another country at an absolute cost advantage. Therefore, it is very clear that India has an absolute advantage in the production of wheat over China, and China has an absolute advantage in the production of cloth over India. Therefore, India should specialize in the production of wheat and import cloth from China. China should specialize in the production of cloth and import wheat from India. This kind of trade would be mutually beneficial to both India and China. The absolute cost advantage theory had introduced in Adam Smith's publication of an enquiry into the nature and cause of wealth of nation. The absolute advantage theory defines the ability of a country to produce more goods and services than the other country by using same amount of resources, and the country will be specialized on the goods and services that they can make by using the most efficient way. By using the absolute advantage theory, the country will be able to save the production cost, increase foreign investment, labor cost, increase in international trade, etc. Therefore, this kind of trade would be mutually beneficial to both India and China. Thank you.